Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very big welcome to you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day today, not a fantastic today. And we are playing New Arcane because it is out in early access. So, what is this? This is a very narrative-heavy RPG, and we have two races. We have humans and we have elves. Elves have better perception and dexterity, but less strength. That's fine because of what we're going to do. We're just going to leave that name as it is. I'm happy with that. He looks pretty bardish. And class-wise, there are two classes. There's the Diesel Engineer, Steampunk. And there are two traits. There is the Monster Hunter, which gives you +1 strength, +1 constitution, and -5 social skills. Or the Steam Guild Engineer, which gives you 20 steam technology, +1 constitution, and -1 dex. Oh, well, the engineering air. There's more. I didn't realize there was more. Which gives you 20 diesel tech, same thing. Or Explorer, Scholar, Thief Mediator, or there's the Voodoo Shaman. I like the look of that. Which you can get Arcane Researcher, Monster Hunter, Soul Survivor, Explorer, Renegade Cultist, the Outsider, Scholar, once again, Thief Mediator. I think we're gonna go... I think we're gonna go to the Renegade Cultist. And then we have skill points. Strength is maximum hit points, melee weapons, and it's also crucial if your wishes to learn the occult magic of Hellfire mages. Oh yeah. Put up the strength a little bit. Dexterity is dodge. Use powered guns and slasher weapons. Well, we're going to be a magic user. Constitution is armor rating, shield and block in combat, and for steam technology, perception determines your accuracy in combat and is critical for wielders of diesel weapons and voodoo magic. Intellect is generally important for Tesla technologists, and wisdom impacts your initiative, how quickly your act in combat begins. It also influences the practice of celestial magic. So we'll throw a couple points in that. Points in that, and voodoo weapons there. So I think we'll start with that, and then we have 40 skill points. There are a ton of skills. There's voodoo magic, which is based off perception. Insight, which is based off perception. Persuasion, which is based off wisdom. Charm, which is based off constitution. Mockery. All these skills are used basically for skill rolls. I think we got enough. You know what? We'll throw another 5 in voodoo magic. Throw 5 in that. Throw 5 in knowledge. Throw 5 in athletics, because that's dodge, isn't it? Sleight of hand is pickpocket. You know what? Let's throw 5 in that just because we can. Five in intimidation, 5 in charm because I'm a very charming person, and we'll just throw 5 in mockery. So once you've done that, there are 2 choices. You can go classic mode, challenging combat, quest, and exploration, or adventure mode, a ladder mode with enhanced support to ease combat, ideal for those wanting to focus on story and world exploration, which is what I want. Long ago, in the days world tethered on the brink of chaos, it was ruled. Oh, that went too fast. I love narrative-heavy games. I really do. Growing up in the 90s with such great ones. Oh, I could have paused it to read it, but basically, this is saying that the sorcerers are jerks. And that they lost their power and technology came and fixed everything. And that the sorcerers are all jerked off because they aren't getting their own way. But if you do want to read it, you can pause it for each one, I guess. But yeah, growing up in the 90s with things like Space Quest, King's Quest, Baldur's Gate, even Daggerfall to the most part, and the Elder Scrolls games, and Heroes Quest, and all that, they were very narrative heavy. So, this is the prologue. This is us. We're in our little, what is it, Guernsey or whatever the hell it's called. So you left click to move. But anyway, as I was saying, growing up with all those games, I found a really good love of heavy narrative games. You're lucky you weren't crushed by the wreckage of exploding airships. The poor fellow beside you was not that fortunate, squashed by a steering hydraulic relay. Can't really do much for him, unfortunately. A man is rummaging through a pile of debris. He's plainly dressed, and his frenzied digging has left his hands bloody. It must be here. Oh, please, it has to be. Can I help you? Help me. Not even the Weavers can help us now. In fact, it seems they want us all dead. Did you see what happens? I should be the one asking you. I saw your mug at the heart of all this commotion. For all I know, you're responsible for the disaster. But it doesn't matter. The world is collapsing on itself. The end of times is upon us. Did you see how they transformed into those creatures, monsters? Understand now, we deserve this. We should have burned every single factory to ash. We should have knocked every automation into a pile of parts along with their creators. What you looking for? My ring. After what happened to my wife, it's all I have left of her. Oh, please, it must be here somewhere. Please, please. He redoubles his effort. You see one of his fingernails snap off before you look away. He didn't even flinch. Take care. So we've got some wires. If you hold down Alt, it will show you things that you can interact with. We're going to wake up soon, right, Johnny? Any moment now. I can feel it. No, Johnny's not going to wake up. What's that? Big rock. And the family ring, I wonder if the ring goes to him. Nothing changed since the last time you seen the man. He continues digging through the debris, burying his hands in the process. I will find it, dear, I will. Hey, think I found your ring. The eyes of the man go wide. He snatches the ring out of your hand and presses it to his chest. We thank you. The man starts rocking back and forth and stares in the distance with glassy eyes. He slowly caresses his hand, holding the ring with the other one, leaving a faint trail of blood on it. There's no point in talking to him anymore. Well, at least I did my good deed. I mean, if I was smart...
Flow of steam blocking the way. Maybe this inconspicuous red valve can fix the issue.
So observation is one of your skills. If you get close to an object and your observation skill is high enough, then it will say, hey, there's something here. Henry, please hurry. We need to go. The world is a-crumbling. So when your observation goes off, it will tell you that there's something in the area to do. It wants us to shut off the steam. Which we did, and now we can progress. Yes, I know, I can use the middle button to spin.
Those who remained had no choice but to surrender.
Can anybody hear me? A badly wounded man is crying out in pain. A huge metal rod protrudes from his leg. The pool of blood he lies in is only getting larger. It may be already too late to help him. Every second counts. Am I hallucinating? It seemed as though the world itself was coming apart. Then that damn dragon appeared out of nowhere. Are you real? A living person in all this chaos? Please help me. That thing on my leg is killing me. What happened here? I've no clue. There was a bright flash, then something hit me hard. When I came to my senses, this damn metal was already stuck in my leg. Who did this? Who effing cares? I'm bleeding out here and can't move my cursed leg. Please help. Yeah, I don't have time for this. If I find someone, they'll send it back to help you. Oh, please, Weavers, save us. We were wrong. We were so wrong, I swear. Precious little strength remains in the dwarf's trembling arms. He could drop it in a moment. His surprised look is quickly replaced by a silent plea for aid. So, we got a choice here. We can help him, in which we need to roll a 20 or less, because we had 30 athletics and he is anxious. Or we can just leave him. We'll try. Success! You reach over the handrail, grab onto the dwarf's forearm, and pull him with all your might. After a few tense seconds, you manage to wrestle him to safety. Scalding hot steam, I thought I was a goner for sure. To be honest, I thought for a second that you were going to give that damn cart a push. Wouldn't have surprised me considering the company you keep, shady bunch. The first impressions ain't fit. As my grandma used to say, you have my gratitude. It's all about I've got to offer, unfortunately. So I don't know if there's actually any thing in helping these people, but I mean, it feels good to help. You know, the end of the world isn't as ugly as I'd imagined, right, my purry little fluff ball? Aw, they got a kitty. Oh no, you poor thing, you look battered and exhausted. Hey, nurse. Oh, she looks like she's had a rough life. Can you treat my wounds? I'm sorry, there's not much I can do for you at the moment. We've run out of supplies. I can tell I'm not thinking straight, and you can see my hands are trembling. Clear signs of shock. I'm in no state to care for anyone. But there's a medical automation. It's a bit banged up, but I'm sure it's better able to help you than I am. What happened? No, everything was perfectly normal. Then chaos started raining down on us as if the very sky had split open. And with all my years of experience, I could do nothing to help those poor souls. No amount of training could prepare you for whatever this horror is. Okay. If you're not going to help me, I'm not going to talk to you. We'll take a look at this. That's an automation that's banged up. This. A broken and worn out medical automation is amazing if it still works. We're going to examine it. The machine is almost not working. It can't do difficult tasks, but it still works for easy things and might help you get better. So we're going to use it for some medical care. While you're walking all the way around there. I must have misclicked. That's one issue with this game, is it's very easy to like misclick. Although you can use the number buttons. And now we can run. And we're going to use the magic portal.
All sources of magical power were driven from our world. Pushed beyond impenetrable
Oh my god, my copy went down the wrong hole.
rest and
Oh. So is there anything? My problem with games like this is I am an absolute loot hound. What have we got here? A hallucinogenic mushroom. Oh, nice. Saltpeter, grass, feathers, and $1. So that's just saying the steel guys can't hold it and handle it. We'll spin around so that we can see what's around. Let's talk to you. People in front of you bent over and coughing hoarsely. A wisp of smoke here and there tells you of some of their clues are still smoldering. Once they're able to catch their breath, they look dazedly around at their surroundings. Out of the frying pan into the fire. What happened? No idea, but I bet my left arm has something to do with the cursed war. These damn mages keep on coming back like roaches, and the technologists can't seem to finish them off. We reap what we sow. The years and years of spilled blood are now raining down on us. What caused the fire? Who knows? A lot of things in Harrington's lab can go boom. The fire spread like the Iron Plague. We fought hard to escape poor Bill. He wasn't quite quick enough. Well, we survived the fire, but now I feel like going back in would be a swifter road to the same end. Okay. See ya. He looks like he's struggling. Can I loot that? I can't loot that. Can't get through there. I have to go down here.
At first glance, it seems to be a passageway, but upon closer examination, you see that the entire framework is leaning heavily against the rock. A single misstep could lead to the collapse of multiple structures, along with tons of raw stone. Let's try and find a safer route.
Okay, so I can use that. No, back. I said some of the things are a little clicky. And the hitbox on some of the things are a little off. I do think that needs a little bit. Okay. It's not gonna let me through there, is it? No? Okay. Well, which way do we go? Oh, that's right. We have to go this way. Oh. Let's talk to him. Oh no, they turned. They all turned. So some dialogues offer unique options related to your character's abilities. A dice roll is used to check. It's you sick bastard. You couldn't just lead our lives, could you? Now everyone's dead thanks to you. Stephen, Mary, even little Joe. Oh, not little Joe. I can't believe little Joe is gone. He was such a bright lad. Apparently not bright enough. The least I can do in the memory is cut your throat so you can't harm anyone else. It wasn't my intention to hurt anybody. Shut your dirty mouth, you scum. I don't want to hear your feeble excuses. To your surprise, the man's eyes well with tears and his shaking body tenses like a locomotive's leaf spring as he draws back his fist, but his jab is awkward and achingly slow. He's not much of a fighter. So, I can let him hit me, make him feel better, or I can counterattack him. Normally I do this. No, let's do this. You let him connect and roll with the punch. An hour from now you won't even be sore. Judging from the man's expression, the blow hurt him more than you. Despite his passionate, hate-fueled rant, he almost instantly loses his fighting spirit and collapses to his knees. He begins to weep, unabashedly like a child. I'm not made for this, all this violence, and to what end? Please just get away from me. I never want to see your stupid face again. Sounds like my ex. The man is sobbing softly, muttering the names of his lost friends. There's no use talking to him. A treasure is so close, just within reach, but in this situation it is useless. Oh, is he stuck in there? Is that the issue? Guys, I don't think I can feel my legs. Oh well. So, we have a 30% chance of climbing up the ladder. Before you stands a structure that vaguely resembles a fire escape. Now, in its final throw, someone of considerable agility might be able to climb up it, as long as it stays vertical, though. A misstep would likely lead to the most unfortunate end. Let's see. Success. So there's a whole bunch of skill checks in this game. It's like skill checks everywhere, all the time. Which I love. Okay.
The vehicle's brakes are completely seized. Otherwise, it would have rolled on and crashed long ago. The ignition key is conspicuously absent. You must either search for the key or attempt to resolve the brake problem.
So, we're going to go find the key or something to bust up the brakes. Whoever got them here wasn't to eat them, but to mutilate them. So, steel bars and nuts. All I've played is the prologue since this came out in early access. So I do sort of know what I'm doing here. The pale person on the ground doesn't respond to his brother's calls. He's in dire straits. It seems his time is running out. Please help my little Timmy. It's little Timmy! He still has so many years ahead of him. Let me take a look at the wound. A fractured bone is sticking out of the torn leg. It seems the bone has damaged a blood vessel because the blood is gushing out in quantities incapable with life. The victim is in deep shock and ignores everything around him. So we got a 50% chance to stop the bleeding. Let's see how we go. Success. Tear off a piece of cloth from your attire and apply a secure makeshift bandage around his leg. Bleeding stops and color slowly returns to the man's face. Thank you so much. I'll tell Timmy what you did for him when he recovers. After a moment's contemplation, the man smiles with gratitude as he hands you a key. Thanks for helping my brother. I saw you eyeballing my car. It's not running at the moment, but take the key. Maybe you can do something with it. So we got the car key because we helped him, which means we can use the key to release the brakes. And he's not going to feel that.
The ongoing clash between
Okay, so Stranger's body. The corpse of a well-dressed man lies on a cold stone. Got a bullet in the head. For some, reigning chaos is an opportunity. The corpse... Let's search the corpse. Only a drug prescription for Jerome Glastor. The money was taken. I'm so sorry, my dear. I just can't go with you. I'm scared. From here, it all looks beautiful. Almost peaceful. There's nothing to loot here. I remember these two. On a count of 3. 1. I bet you know what they're going to try and do. 2. We got a 30% of persuading them not to jump. But we failed. The woman startles and spins towards you. Ah, look who's here, one of the instigators of our little apocalypse. Hope you're enjoying the view. You work so hard to bring it to pass. Watch us now. May it bring you joy. Let's go, darling. 1. 2. I believe I can fly. Apparently you can't fly. Well, they couldn't fly. But here's our shit. The war didn't take place on our soil, but the aftermath reached us nevertheless. Previously unseen magical creatures began harrying our village time and again. The nearest technologist
outpost, the fire shrapnel, extorted taxes, but did nothing to actually protect us. What an elaborate account. But tell me, why are you not content with existing literature on this subject?
Oh, I do apologize for all the hammering outside. They are building a school down behind my apartment. So, it's personal diary. Am I not allowed to record my own thoughts and perhaps pass on when I die? Because histories have been twisted to support the current regimes in it. Not familiar with it, I'm afraid. Not much of a reader.
Curious. But let us move on. Many of these entries are needlessly provocative. For example, every day I witness yet another family selling everything they own to move to this incredible new world. The newspapers never stop shouting about it. Apparently, technological progress is booming, and daily drudgery is being steadily replaced by automation. They claim the people are overjoyed, but why do we never hear a word from them? I cannot shake the feeling that the world is falling apart on all sides and the powerful care not in the slightest, while we must smile and pretend to be happy. Audacious. Do you realize that this passage by itself justifies a quite harsh sentence?
This guy's a jerk. But it's the truth, isn't it? They're just words. Come on, hardly, I'd call it a crime. What if I never wrote it?
That was just the first entry. Every page is rife with distressing theories and questions. Do you not agree that notions such as these pose a real threat to the world? I see. You do realize everything that happened is entirely due to your ignorance and arrogance. Everyone who trusted you, believed in you, and every event that led us to this point. You don't even grasp the magnitude of your responsibility, do you? Each one of these notes perfectly illustrates your insistence on meddling in matters which do not concern you. Let's read another one, shall we? Ah, right here. Something weird is happening over there. I can feel it. Everyone's talking about folks going missing, and what of that deranged dwarf who was shouting about experiments? Even if a word of it is true, I shudder to think what's become of those people, of my people. Exploiting the common folks' superstition to undermine technological progress. What's next? Tales of impossible monsters and phenomena that challenge those laws of reality we worked so hard to establish. Utter nonsense. But however distasteful I find this, we must proceed. Here is some of the reasoning, if such a word even applies, behind your conclusions. Interesting. The human mind functions in curious ways. If a problem doesn't directly affect us, we tend to think ourselves immune. But as I see the Iron Plague continue to spread all around me, it feels like a noose tightening around my neck. Helen, my first love, died a few weeks ago. I don't know what to make of that. Her parents will not visit her grave. They're that afraid of getting infected. Uncle Victor hasn't spoken in over a week. His skin has turned to a flaky, oxidized crust, and his breathing is labored. I don't know how long he'll last. I hope for a miracle, but they seem increasingly rare these days. Even now, I can hear the metallic rattle of Aunt Hilda's joints. She keeps on smiling, even as the Iron Plague devours her without respite or mercy. All I can do is pray the disease doesn't take them all. If there's any chance to save them from this awful death, I'll take it, no matter the cost. They raised me, after all. I can't stand by and do nothing. Silence! Oh, what about this one? Right in the middle of the chaos you created, my journey has led to my meeting both magicians and technologists, and to question everything going on around me. Is it fair to mistreat someone just because they're different? Why couldn't we have found some resolution, some middle ground? If a different road had been taken, there wouldn't be any Iron Plague. Do you honestly think no one tried to prevent this bloodshed? The laws binding reality were our only hope to stop this cruel fate from destroying us all. How dare you challenge them? And now we come to the proof that you're the one who started all this, that the whole debacle is your fault. The odds are not good, I know, but it still bothers me that there's been no word from any of the emigrants to the New World. So I've decided to risk it. They're not asking much in return, after all. Only the unwoven filament. The task should be no challenge for someone like me. There it is, in your own words. You're nothing but a thief. Silence. These are your words. I smuggled the unwoven filament onto a ship heading for the New World to the Tatterhold seaport. There I will meet with Red Simon's contact.
So that's been the I love this loading screen, the little like walkie thing. But that has been the prologue, and we are now in a few months earlier where the main gameplay starts.
The interminable voyage from the old world is finally over, and the relentless seasickness has at last slackened its grip. You inhale deeply and let the warm sea breeze fill your senses. The cries of gulls fill the air, alongside the chatter of folk on the bustling docks. Your heart quickens with anticipation as you take that first decisive step off the gangway. The new world awaits. But before you're free to embrace this new chapter in your life, there's the customs officer to deal with. A young man in an ill-fitting uniform presides, papers strewn before him on the wooden tabletop. With an air of long-practiced indifference, he begins to read from a crumpled form.
Good day to you, sir or madam. Let me be the first to welcome you to the new world. A place without poverty, hunger, or war. A place where everyone can achieve their dreams, etc., etc. You can become anyone you wish in the new world. A warrior, a magician, the president. Together we can make this the perfect home for everyone. A place where anything... Please, pass me your documents and join the line.
From what I found, the dialogue really doesn't change much at the start.
An elf, then. Welcome to the new world.
So,
here we know that elves
you can basically
are
just pick anything.
Wise and ancient race.
It's just more lore by
Hopefully
looks
you
of
will
things.
become part of our modern society.
Please ignore anyone who treats you with prejudice. And not all elves are antiquated warlocks, right?
Please step forward for a customs check. We need to make sure you're not carrying anything illegal. A smartass, eh? That joke was so funny, I think you should share it with the people at the end of the line. Move! Surface inspection indicates the new arrival is not a magical being, has no visible signs of corruption, and no evident symptoms of the Iron Plague. Nor do I observe any kind of smoke, magical glow, unusual light refraction, or other manifestations of illegal or unregistered magical artifact. Looks like we're done here. Head on through, and good luck in the new world. Don't break the law and don't join any magical terrorist organizations. Have a good day. I have no idea who Mick Mortensen is, but the meeting point is over there. You can ask around for him, I guess. Okay, take care.
Okay, so we go to perk. We are a law-abiding citizen. So our mockery has increased by 5. And this is where we're going to leave this one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with episode 2. And we're going to go and find Michael and find our suitcase. And if you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can come on back, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.